Lord, here it goes. And the Lord said to Cain, where is Abel, your brother?
Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm.
This is Cain's arraignment. Cain says, I don't know. It's right here. He said, I know not. Now, he didn't just say it as if he was out of the knowledge of. He said that with an attitude. He said, I don't know. You know how we can frown. And then what? Then he didn't just say, I don't know. He got real bold. He said, am I my brother's keeper? You omniscient.
Well.
You supposed to know everything. I don't know. Who you think I am? Think I'm a babysitting agency? And I have to be concerned about my brother? You think who am I that I have to be concerned about my fellow man? Who am I to be concerned about somebody who's supposed to be close to me? Who am I to be concerned about that? He says, who am I? Am I my brother's keeper? And God said, what have you done? Your brother's voice, his blood, crying to me from the ground. I can hear his voice. I made him. How he can call back to me. I know about it.
Well.
I hear his voice in the ground through his blood.
Yes.
And here we go. This marked man. We see that he has sinned. And now we see the punishment of God.
Yeah.
Can I get a witness in here? It's right in verse 13 and verse 14. It says, Cain said to the Lord, he said, my punishment is more than I can bear. What was this punishment? Punishment was a curse was placed upon Cain.
Yes, sir.
Help me, Lord Jesus. You know, we think we can curse.
Well.
Some of us think we know how to cuss folk, and you don't know how to cuss nobody out. You know some words. You know a few profane, like, few words. No. Some of y'all say them. This morning. I wasn't in your house and I wasn't in your car. Somebody said. But you ain't cursed nobody. Only God can curse. That's really who has the power. And if anybody else gets it, it's through God's power that you curse, because a curse is the opposite of a blessing.
That's right.
Whereas a blessing is a pronouncement of good fortune. A curse is a pronouncement of ill fortune. A blessing is the pronouncement of good fortune because one is initiated into God's plan. But a curse is the pronouncement of ill fortune because one opposes God's plan. And whenever a child of God or anybody opposes the word, will, and way of God, then that person can be cursed only by God. And I think I ought to tell somebody, God curses you. You ain't been cursed out. You think you've been cursed out. But if God curses you, he doesn't have to use profane language. He can just move his hand down. Take his hands off your life, off your blessing.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
And you are truly cursed. That's what happened with Cain.
Well. well.
God told him, he said, listen, you're cursed from the earth,
That's right.
which has opened her mouth to receive your brother's blood. When you till the ground, Cain, it won't bring forth any strength.
Well.
He says, Cain, your green thumb has expired.
Yes, sir. Well.
You can't plant anything else and think something's going to come up.
Well.
You can't plant a seed nowhere on the earth because I've cursed the ground
That's right.
that you till.
Yes, Lord. Yes,
Can I get a witness in here?
Yes,
And I think I need to tell somebody, God has cursed some of us because nothing we touch is blessed.
Well.
And it's because we turned away from God's will
Yes, sir.
in our lives. He says, you've been cursed. He really, telling him he's been fired from agriculture.
Well.
Anyway, truth be told, he had to leave agriculture and go to architecture.
Come on
He
now.
left from planting the ground to building cities.
Yeah.
God can reverse
Yes.
the gifts that he's given to us.
Right.
That was the punishment of God
Yes,
in Cain's life.
Yes.
But not only did he have the curse on it, but he realized that he, as a marked man, did not have the presence of God. And I think I'll tell you, if a person cannot experience the presence of God, then that person is cursed. Why did Cain not experience the presence of God? It's because Cain sinned. Nowhere in the text does Cain really admit that he sinned.
Right.
He talks about his punishment,
Well.
but he doesn't own up to the fact that he sinned.
Right.
Can I get a witness in here? And you know, Dr. Paul Manager said that in his book called Whatever Became of Sin, he says that sometimes it looks like in our churches and among us preachers, the word sin does not even exist.
Well.
We make all kinds of euphemisms about sin. We make all kinds of words that are politically correct with sin, but we never call sin.
Yeah.
Some of us preachers don't call sin because we're sinning.
Well.
But I found out it doesn't matter if you say it's sin or not. If you don't say it, it's still sin. Can I get a witness in here? Sometimes this writer manager says that whatever happened to this word, it seems like it has almost disappeared.
Well.
He asked, does anybody believe in sin
Well.
anymore? Instead of calling sin,
Well.
we call it a mistake.
Well.
I blew it, Reverend.
Well.
I dropped it. Well, drop what? Football?
Well.
Sin is missing the mark.
That's right.
It doesn't matter who we are.
That's right.
And before you get on your pedestal and hard saying, preach it, Reverend, ain't all to get right. All have sinned.
That's right.
Don't you walk up in here and act like you God, and you ain't had no trouble, but all have sinned
Yes, Lord.
and come short of the glory of God. We all have sinned. We got to call it what it is.
Oh, yes.
If God says it's adultery, that's what it is.
Yeah.
If God says that it's fornication, that's what it is. If God says it's lying, that's exactly what it is.
Yes, sir.
And all of us have done it.
Right.
He had the face of God was hid from him. Now understand to say that his face was hid from God, or God's face was hid from him, is not to say that God was not omnipresent. Not that God was absent. There's no such thing as being hid from the all-seeing